Will I be able to keep my baby safe? And what can I not do?
This is part 2, where we dive into details and I'm sharing 3 personal tips.
Trying to stay active during pregnancy, or are you a fitness instructor yourself? I remember the time when I found out that I was pregnant. I was already teaching yoga and I felt this sense of lost. Sharing this as a mindful birth, pre and postnatal mommy baby yoga teacher, also as a mom of 2 who stayed active throughout both of my pregnancies, birth both my babies vaginally with no epidural.
No epidural.
I'm not gonna be telling you what your doctor's gonna tell you, what you can eat, what you cannot eat. I'm gonna stay in my lane for mindful movement, stay active during pregnancy, and to honor the changes in this season. Right, so let's get into it. Our first tip, making space for baby. This is the best rule of all. Taking a moment to ponder into the intention of each and every movement that you're doing right now in pregnancy, right? So this is a freaking evolution of you as a woman to a mother. Priorities will shift. Your life will change. So the movements that you make, the workouts that you're doing, what is the intention of them? Yeah, so if you're a regular yoga practitioner, you may hear we don't twist anymore, we don't do big back bends anymore. Let's get down to that. So let's talk about twists. Your closed twist, they say it's not available anymore. Choose an open twist. So think of again the intention of your twist. So just a few examples. If you're looking to twist to create space, to relieve tension in your spine, twist away. This is an open twist, right? This is a closed twist. However, if you drop your right knee down, yeah, this is my right knee, and you twist over to the same side, this creates space for baby and this is available, right? Back bends, right? This is great to open up into the heart space. Just be mindful of the compression in your lower back as well as the softening of your core, of your joints, which is what I'll talk about later on as well. No longer lying on our belly, especially from the 2nd trimester onwards, because basically there's no space for baby, right? So hip width apart, as wide as you need to. Allow yourself to create space, make space for baby, modify into the things that you do. As long as you can make space for baby, keep doing that, right? And the second tip is to make sure you can breathe. I think this speaks for itself. Your body is the house of you and little one, right? In your womb grew a placenta that supplies all the good stuff into baby. So you want to be able to breathe at all times. So circulation continues to flow, your blood continue to flow, your breath continue to flow throughout your entire body to support the extra work that she is doing for you. Third tip is your pelvic floor. Right, I can go on and on about this. Your pelvic floor is an interlocking mesh of muscles deep inside your body. And this is a deep, deep core that supports your inner organs. And right now with baby, with additional weight and cushioning to support your baby, your body's intelligent way of adapting, your pelvic floor also for 9 months will be adapting to the additional load of baby. Right, so think of a department suddenly getting a lot of work. Yes, that's your pelvic floor right now. So if you're looking to birth vaginally, this is your secret into a smooth labor. Learning to relax your pelvic floor aids the smooth arrival of baby from womb side to earth side. It's a great way of managing perineum tears. So don't forget to also focus on the relaxing of your pelvic floor to allow baby to slide out of you. Find ways to support your pelvic floor. So therefore, there are advices to stop jumping, to go easy on running, basically because that creates a lot of pressure on your pelvic floor. Once you're pregnant, your body produces a hormone relaxin. This relaxes your body to get your body ready for birth, to open you for birth. Relaxin is apparent throughout your entire body. So your joints may get extra flexible, you may feel more flexible and more inflexible in different ways because of the hormonal shift. So to support that, mindful to be engaging your muscles so you're supporting your joints, right? Because basically your skeletal body, your skeleton creates structure in your body. And what connects your bone to bone is your joint. And what supports the skeleton to hold yourself upright is your muscles. So to support that, mindful to be engaging your muscles very intensely. And the last one is to take care of your front abdominal muscles. This is quite well debated across the fitness industry. I have a fellow pre- and postnatal yoga Pilates teacher that I often have this argument with, but I still stick true to what I was taught and what I was trained and what I took care of. So your front abdominal muscles, basically your pecs, right? Whether or not it's apparent, we do all have pecs, right? So your front rectus abdominis makes space for baby. So as your belly grows, as baby grows, your abdominal muscles make space by stretching apart. Ab separation is normal. Postpartum, your body naturally makes space, or rather your body naturally heals and adapts to life without baby. However, for some of us, the abdominal muscles doesn't come back together. Consider this a condition called diastasis recti, which is ab separation beyond a certain centimeter that doesn't heal back in. Alright? So to take care of this space, what I advise my clients and what I did myself was to go easy on the front abdominal muscles. You have 5 layers of your core. Your front abdominals, your rectus abdominals, what we are talking about, is just one part. You have your sides to work on, internal and external, your obliques, you have your back, you have your glutes. All this supports your core as well as your pelvic floor. Firstly, crunches, no longer making space for baby. Goes back to our first rule, to make space for baby, right? And secondly, go easy on the front abdominis. Keep your front abdominis soft, flexible, so it stretches well. Allow your muscles to know how it feels to come back, to squeeze back to center, a muscle memory. And this can possibly prevent you from getting diastasis recti. Inhale deeply into your belly, balloon up. Exhale to hug baby in towards you. So this breath work, this big belly breath work is great to expand, stretch your belly. Let's get into this breath work that I teach in my pre- and postnatal class. The S breath, the hissing breaths. Alright, so bring your hands onto baby. If you like to close your eyes. Inhale, fill up, expand into baby. Expand into your belly. Feel your belly push against your hands. As you exhale, gently hug baby in towards you while you make the sound. Inhale, fill up again. Expand. Feel your fingers peeling apart. Exhale, hug baby in towards you. Let's do 3 more right here. Inhale. Last 2. One last inhale, fill up completely, expand. Right, do you feel that? And this is also the breath work. That's the foundation to your pelvic floor exercises. I'll link them up right here, so feel free to check that out. And here, for those of you who got to the end, bonus tip is a personal one. Focus on softening. So much of birth, conception, motherhood is energetic, right? Softening your spirit, softening into the flow of life, softening into what this journey is going to unfold. And that was something I manifest on so much during my second pregnancy. First labor was 7 hours, 2 hours of active birth. I was already teaching pregnancy yoga then, teaching my clients how to engage and relax their pelvic floor, focusing on the relaxation of the pelvic floor. But still, during my own labor, it was contradicting to me. Pushing baby out of my body while relaxing my pelvic floor was just counterintuitive. And that was what took active birth 2 hours. I did not know how to relax my pelvic floor. So in the second pregnancy, I was manifesting a lot on softening, just going with the flow, trusting baby, trusting the journey, trusting my body to do its work. And during labor itself, I was also sitting on this mantra so much: soften, 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 open, open, open. Second baby was less than an hour. She basically slid out. And I hope this tip takes you into your labor as well. Yeah, I'll give this mantra to you. I give myself the permission to soften. Right, if you like to join me for that, close your eyes, hands on your body. I give myself the permission to soften. I give myself the permission to soften. I give myself the permission to soften. So many of us women these days, people these days, have so much control over every single thing in our lives. When we are feeling warm, we just hit a quick button and the aircon turns on. When we want food during our busy days, we just log onto an app and food gets delivered at our doorstep. We no longer hunt for food. We no longer have to set up fire to keep ourselves warm. So much of our willpower has been dampened by the innovations of life today. So bring that power back into you, right? To sit with the discomfort. Yeah, to sit with discomfort. Yeah, that would be the seventh super tip for you, to sit with discomfort. Especially if you're looking for a certain outcome of birth or natural birth, epidural free, if that's something you're striving for as well. Lean into discomfort, sit with discomfort, and also get to know the sensations of your body. And one last final tip, another personal one. I think the way that I labored was influenced a lot by understanding the meaning of impermanence. Impermanence. So your contractions, when you experience spontaneous contractions, an unmedicated birth, not induced, your contractions come and they go. The sensations of your contractions peak and then they drop and there's a rest time. Yeah, so contractions, rest time, contractions, rest time. As your contractions intensify, or as your in-between rest time shortens, that's how your labor progress. Knowing that there is those rest times, each contraction is impermanent, knowing that this whole episode of labor is impermanent, knowing this whole discomfort and changes you experience during pregnancy is also impermanent, and also all that you are going to experience, the greats and the not so great in motherhood, is also impermanent, right? And that, knowing that itself, took me a long way during pregnancy as well as a mother. So I hope that works for you as well. Right, so that sums it up.
I know this can feel like a lot to take in. Some of this may align right away, some may bring up heavier feelings or resistance. There is no need to rush or figure everything out right now. And here are some gentle journal prompts you can sit with in your own time and space.
Yeah? Make space for baby. Breathe at all times. Take care of pelvic floor. Take care of your joints. Take care of front abdominal muscles. Focus on softening. Impermanence. Right? Did I miss something out? Actually, sit with discomfort. And then impermanence. I've got 8 for you today. Right. If you've got to the end, thank you so much. I have many other practices, prenatal, postpartum practices. Check out the channel. If you have learned something today, share this with someone you love. Subscribe, save for next time, watch again, and I'll see you in the next one. My name is Joyce. Namaste.